Leaves are adapted so that plants can make the most of photosynthesis. They're very thin, so that carbon dioxide doesn't have far to travel once it's inside a leaf. Carbon dioxide enters a leaf through pores, which are mainly on the underside of a leaf. So that the leaves don't droop, there is a structure of veins which help to support it in the same way that your skeleton supports your body. Why do leaves need a large surface area? How would you estimate the total surface area of the leaves on a tree? You could count all the leaves on one branch and then multiply by the number of branches to get the total number of leaves. They're using paper clips to make sure they don't count the same leaf twice.
2, 3.
The leaves at the top of any plant or tree are arranged so that there are gaps. Light can then get through to the leaves lower down, which fill the gaps. That's why it's usually pretty dark underneath a tree. If all the leaves have about the same area, you just multiply it by the total number of leaves to get the total surface area. You can get the area of a single leaf by drawing around it on squared paper and counting the squares. Any guesses of the total surface area? It came to 300 square meters, about the same area as this white sheet. With this huge surface area, the leaves can take in all the light and carbon dioxide a tree needs. You can get your paper clips back now. Photosynthesis stops at night, but there's another process called respiration, which happens 24 hours a day. Photosynthesis makes food for a plant in the form of glucose. Some is stored as starch, but glucose is also needed for respiration in cells in every part of the plant. In this chemical reaction, glucose combines with oxygen. The products of respiration are water and carbon dioxide, and the reaction also releases energy. Both plants and animals use respiration to release the energy stored in glucose. Plants need energy for growth, and there are also many chemical processes that require energy. Plants respire day and night. In the daytime, photosynthesis starts up again, so now all the pores in the leaves are open to let in carbon dioxide. And water is drawn up from the plant's roots. The veins of a plant are its transport system. One of the main jobs is to carry water. In photosynthesis, water and carbon dioxide are converted into oxygen and glucose. Some of the glucose is used straight away for respiration, providing energy for the plant. Glucose is also converted into materials like cellulose, which form the bulk of a plant as it grows. Growing needs energy too, of course. Some of the glucose from photosynthesis is converted into starch and stored. That's why plant foods like potatoes are an excellent source of starch. Remember, photosynthesis needs chlorophyll and light. So at night, only respiration happens. Respiration uses up oxygen. In the daytime, photosynthesis is going on as well, and it produces oxygen. But plants produce more oxygen by photosynthesis than they need for respiration, so what's left over goes into the atmosphere. And that's lucky for us, because otherwise there'd be no oxygen to breathe.